Welcome to the final week of the CI1000 course. This is week number 5. I am Instructor Calvino. I'm going to give you a quick rundown on the week 5 assignment. You will be using most of the skills you've already learned in the past 4 weeks. And we're going to start by going into week 5. Remember to always make sure to get your lesson 3 done before you start doing the assignment. And I'm going to click to complete week 5. Okay, here we go. So we're going to create a polished Word document with a professional title, headings, bullet points, header, footer, automatic page numbers, and automatic table of contents. This is something new for this week. APA format, reference page, we did that last week. And we're going to be turning in a Word and a PDF for this week. All right, let's go down the list. I'm gonna just read the task quickly, and we'll get to the step-by-step instructions in a minute. We're going to be creating a Word document with the title Apply Heading Styles. Here are the 5 different headings we're going to copy from. We're going to put in 3 to 5 bullet points underneath each one. Remember, this is week 5, so you have all these are lessons that you have done, and you're going to put the bullet points about that. Header or footer, we've done that already. And we're going to generate a table of contents. This is pretty cool, and this is done by the computer itself. You don't have to worry about it as long as you do it right. And we're going to add a reference page like we've done before, Wk5. Citation, we'll save it Word document, and then we're going to export it as a PDF. All right, let's get into this. Okay, let me open my Word assignment. I'm going to start with a blank document. I am going to pin it over to my right side so I can have both screens. And I'm going to adjust my screen a bit. I'm going to pass by all the requirements. We already talked about them. So here we go. We're going to set the font to Times New Roman 12 and 1. This is your typical APA format. So, and I will be going faster here because we already done this. So we got those items done. We're going to type the title, Digital Skill Reference Guide for Healthcare Professional. For the sake of speed, I am just going to copy and paste. We're going to create 5 heading styles, and we're going to apply heading number 1 to each one. And again, that information is up above. And this is our headings. So I'm going to take off that bullet point. Again, for the sake of getting this done quicker, I'm going to copy and paste. You should type to help improve your typing score. And as you notice, I keep pasting it as text only. I want to be able to manipulate this without an issue. Okay, I got my headings all done. Let's go back to the instruction. Okay, create the 5 required sections and then apply heading 1 style to each one. We'll do these one by one. And it's a little hard to see. Let me see if I can. All right, it's just going to have to be this. And I'm going to have to pick heading number 1. The same thing for the rest. All right, I got each one done. Under each section, add 3 to 5 bullet points that summarizes a key concept of each of the course. So underneath each one, you would go ahead and write number 1. Well, actually, it's going to be bullet points. So and you're going to change what I'm writing to what the concepts are. In other words, the key information. And apply bullet points to each one. And you would do this for each of the headings that we have here. Again, for the sake of getting this done quicker, I'm only doing this just to get, oops, so you can have an idea of what it's going to look like. Again, you have to change what I'm typing in, and you actually have to give it the information it's asking for. But for this is what it's going to kind of look like. So don't forget to add information on the key concept. So if there's a concept, let's suppose there's a word that one of the concept words, let's say layout. Each one of those is going to be capitalized with the explanation. So you can see here, you will formatting for the important key terms. Layout is an important key term, and we'll say what it was. Keep it brief. We're going to insert a header with the document title and add page numbers in the header. Again, we go in our header and we add a page number, and it said header with the document title and add page numbers in the header. It doesn't tell us whether right, left, center, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go ahead and put it to the right. And in the footer, which is down here, they're asking us to type in CI1000 and Ultimate Medical Academy and your name. So I'm just going to type in my name, and I can go ahead and close it. Okay, so we got that part done. Place a cursor at the beginning of the document. It's going to give me a little bit more room. I hit the Enter key once. And we're going to generate an automatic table of content. At this point, we're going to go to the layout. Actually, it's reference tab, and enter table of content. I'm going to tell it the type of head of automatic table that I want, and it makes them for me. Let's go back to the assignment. At the end of the document, insert a new page. Let's go to the end of the document. I'm at the end of the document. I insert a new page. Okay, now we're at the next page. We're page number 3. We need to add references, a reference page. We're going to go to references, manage source, and I'm going to just create one out of the wind. We should create one that, pick one like we did that one week that you'll have the information available. Website, you can use your school book, well, it's an online book, but you know where I'm getting to. So the author, name of web page, actually I'm going to change that around and then say that's a site. I'm going to say that that's the name of it. 2026, month 06, day 28. And I'm not going to use a real website address. I'm just going to type that in. You should be using a real website. And I'm going to hit OK. That's how it would look. And we need to add the references. Now that I've added a citation, now I can come in here and tell it, all right, now I want you to put it on my paper. So I can click here. You can see my reference. It's already indented for me. Everything is ready to go. All we have to do is save the document as last name, first name, CI1000. Week 5 underscore capstone. Don't forget that word. Save as. Again, this is week 5. Underscore. And use your own name. Capstone. And it's already going to be a DOCX. Okay, we got part 1 done. Now we got to remember we got to export as PDF. So file, export, PDF, create PDF. And I'm saving it as, again, it's just already PDF. I don't have to type PDF. Click publish. And you see my PDF on the left is identical to the one on the right. That's it. Go ahead and submit your work. Thank you for watching.